Yes, people, welcome back to the channel, Princeton Talks, and today I'm
naming my favourite player from every team in the Premier League.
Starting from the bottom all the way to the top just to make it a bit more interesting. So, starting first, let's go. Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolverhampton Wanderers, my favourite current player in Wolverhampton Wanderers is out of... And now listen, this is my favourite. I'm not saying who's the best, who's been the most impactful, who scored the most goal. I'm just saying who I like the most out of that team. And it's definitely out of Tolu Orokadare and Matthias Mane. And I think I'll give it to Mane just because he's a bit more exciting to watch. Even though whenever they bring on Tolu, I'm like, yeah, problems. It happened against Arsenal, it happened against Liverpool. Like, Tolu is a handful. But yeah, I think Mane, he's been... obviously, Wolves have been poor the whole season, innit? But they've had some decent performances that probably didn't warrant a loss. And Matthias Mane, yeah, he's electric, man. He's someone that you think, all right, if they go down, maybe someone will pick him up. Next, we have Burnley. Now, in Burnley, the player that I like the most has to be Jadon Anthony. Breath of fresh air. I liked him before in the Prem. Again, he's mashing work. I believe he's got about 7 goals and an assist. For a team that's getting relegated, that's very good. That's another player you're hoping someone picks him up and he stays in the Prem. He's also family to some people I know, so there's an extra bit of bias over there. Next, we have West Ham. I think it goes without saying, Bowen. He's mashed work this season for them. If they stay up, it will be partly or mainly because of Gerard Bowen. I do want to give a special shout out to the left back, though, Druth. Yeah, my cousin put me onto him beginning of the season. Very, very good left back. That's someone as well you can't see going down with West Ham. A lot of players you can't see them going down with West Ham. So hopefully they can get a couple points and survive and send someone else down. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Gerard Bowen, he's just doing his work as usual. He should be... Personally, I think he's probably the most on-form right winger for England right now. So that says a lot, given the amount of talent that's out there. So big up Gerard Bowen. Yeah, that's my favourite player right now from West Ham. Now, on to Tottenham Hotspurs. Who is my favourite player from Tottenham Hotspurs? Obviously, you see the Arsenal bag in the back. You know what it is. But, being unbiased here, Tottenham, they do have 1 or 2 players that I do like. I like Bergvall. Yeah, I like him. Xavi Simons, he's okay. I like him. I liked him before he went to Tottenham, that's for sure. Seeing him in the Prem up and close, maybe not as much, but I still liked him. Kudus was doing very well. But I don't have a fit. I think the player that I think has been my favourite Spurs player this season, I might have to give it to the boy Jed Spence, man. He was locking people up beginning of the season and I was enjoying his football. He was one player in Spurs I was actually enjoying watching, other than Kudus, but obviously Kudus got that injury and since then. But Spurs got a lot of injured players, man. They've got a lot of it. Like the injury list is better than the starting 11 right now. It's crazy. Like what can Spurs really handle going down? I can't believe it, man. Hey, listen, West Ham, you know what to do. Next, we go to Forest. You're still at the bottom of the table. But I say that some of these players I'm naming, very good players. Because Forest, my favourite player is Gibbs White. He's the most impactful player. I think he's got about 9 goals this season. I know I said it's not all about who scored the most and that, but that is actually who I enjoy. Ooh, stop right there. I'm so sorry. I have to snatch it away from Gibbs White. Elliot Anderson. That's the one. That is my favourite Nottingham Forest player. He is a midfield general. He gives me that old school English vibes. You know, the ones that used to go boxing club on Friday and then football on Sunday. Like, yeah, I like Anderson, man, and I hope he... The thing is, him going to a better team is pretty much him going to an up because I can't see Arsenal getting him. But same way, I hope he goes to a better team because that is a baller. That guy, yeah, he's serious. Strength, power, technique. Yeah, man. Amazing. We move to 15th place. Leeds, I know. DCL, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's doing his thing. Yeah, cool, fair enough. But that is not my favourite player. And funny enough, my favourite Leeds player hasn't really featured too much this season. Well, I haven't seen him too much this season. Because I was excited to see Gnotto back in the Premier League, the Italian winger. But he hasn't really featured this much. And the player that I've actually taken to the most at Leeds is what's his name? Tanaka, I like him. I don't know what his stats are. I don't know how many he scored. I don't know how many he started. I'm just saying, when I seen him, when I watched him play, I like that guy. I know they've got that defender. Anyway, listen, this is about my favourite, what I like, innit? And Tanaka, yeah, I like watching him play. I don't feel like if they got relegated, that's a player that would stay, but I enjoy watching. That's my favourite Leeds player. Cool. Going into 14th place, we have Crystal Palace. Now, Crystal Palace, I mean, beginning of the season, man, jeez, they was, formidable. There's a few players there I like. I like Munoz. I like Pina. I think he's been a great replacement for Eze. I like Mateta, Sarr, Wharton. If I had to pick one, who's my favourite out of them all, I think I'll go for Sarr. Very exciting, electric, and he always dumps it on Liverpool as well. Wharton, baller, but my favourite out of Palace, I think is Sarr. Alright, moving on to Bournemouth, and I know everyone's thinking, Junior Krupi, some people like the new Ryan guy, all of that. But me personally, my favourite player, is a bit of a sentimental one. It's David Brooks, man. Brooks. Big up Brooks. I liked him a few years ago when he first went to Bournemouth. And he was like one of the, I'm sure he was ranked as one of like the PFA young players, like nomination, all of that. And I really liked him. And then I heard he got stage 2 cancer, and I was just like, bruv, how, to make it in football, yeah, that in itself is ridiculously hard. It's like 1 in a million. And then to get there and get diagnosed with cancer, like that must have been, I had him distraught. But he fought it, came back cancer free, and I can't lie, I still like him. I think he's still a good player. And Brooks, that's my guy. Again, I don't know his numbers. I don't really care. But when I watch him, I can see his impact, and I enjoy watching him. Big up Brooks. All right, next we have Newcastle United. Yes, I can't believe I'm saying Newcastle United in 12th. After the big money takeover, Champions League qualification, selling Isak for all this money, buying these players, and yeah, man, it's a poor season for Newcastle. Poor season for Newcastle. But my favourite players in Newcastle are again, I've got to make a decision. It's out of Tonali or Voltemada. And I really like Voltemada. Like, as much as he's kind of dropped off as the season's gone on, but when he landed, he had me looking at Gyökeres like,
Bro, see my man.
because I can't lie, he was given that tall, lanky but strong, great touch. You know that, like, I don't know, Peter Crouch, Zlatan, that kind of archetype. And no. I'm not saying he's at the level of even Crouch. I'm not even saying that. But I'm trying to tell you the archetype, the mold he is built in. So if he was someone that could develop crazy, more tech, more athleticism, he could get into them kind of spaces. But for now, how he is, I enjoy watching him, man. I think he's got a great touch. He's got an eye for goal. He's good in the air. He could do a couple skills as well. Like, that's a good player, and I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. I have no idea why they're playing him in the 10. That's a striker. Okay, moving into 11th place, we have Sunderland. Now, Sunderland, I can't lie, there's about 3 men that I really enjoy watching. That's Ballard, Brobby. But the favourite, it's a Gooner, man. Granit Xhaka, General. Guy's transformed I don't know whether he's transformed Sunderland or not. Sunderland look like they're built around him. Like he embodies Sunderland. Yeah, so big up Granit Xhaka. That's my favourite Sunderland player. Moving to 10th place is Brighton. And my favourite player to watch from Brighton, this ain't even a long thing. Minte, I like him. Tricky winger, good shot on him, decent with both feet. Problem. Big problem, man. Yeah, big up Minte, I like him. Special shout out to Danny Welbeck because he's having a season, man. Bro, they might have to take you World Cup, you know? Alright, moving to 9th. Fulham. Now, Fulham, you got a Gooner there as well in Iwobi, who I really do enjoy watching. I love Wilson, the strikes. But, hey, don't kill me, you lot. My favourite Fulham player is Kevin, the little Brazilian you. Kevin. I think this you's got potential, man. He is no nonsense. He's almost reminding me of like a right-footed Saka. Like when Saka was first trying to, do his thing. Kevin is tenacious. I don't even know. Is he a fullback or a winger? I don't know, but listen, keep an eye out, man. Kevin, I'm telling you lot, man. I believe in this kid, fam. All right, in 8th place we've got Everton, and this is a no-brainer. This should be everyone's. This is probably one of my favourite Premier League players, just like top 5 right now, maybe. And that's Iliman Ndiaye. He's an ill man. This youth is flipping, yeah, man. He gives you that feel, innit? He gives you that feel, man. He's got the silky touches. He's got the passing. He's got the strength. He's got the like. Do you know what it is? It's the imagination, the football imagination. You know, like when you see someone do something, you're like, oh yeah, I see what he's trying to do there. But then sometimes it comes off, and you're like, ooh, yeah, Iliman Ndiaye. That's my favourite Everton player, man. And forgive me if I'm butchering the name pronunciations. I struggle with that sometimes still, even though I hear it every day on the TV screens and whatnot. All right, in 7th place, we've got Brentford. Now, my favourite Brentford player to watch, yeah, maybe it's because I'm an Arsenal fan, Set Piece FC and that. But you see Coyote? Yo, just them throw-ins, man, are saying that's an extra 20 mil on his fee. Whatever he's worth, slap an extra 20 in it. Because those throw-ins, the way he launches it into that box, yo, who else? I think him, Semenyo, Danso. Who else has that kind of throw, man? These man know how to show the reach they get on their throw-ins. But other than that, I think he's a solid right back. Solid, man. Strong, can tackle, gets up the pitch, good in the air. Bro, that's a monster of a right back. And yeah, man, I don't think he'll be there for... To be fair, Brentford aren't doing too bad, so he could be there a bit longer. But yeah, if they drop off any more than where they are now, yeah, I can see him going somewhere proper. All right, in 6th place, we have Chelsea. We're finally getting to the big dogs now. In Chelsea, my favourite player to watch, probably every Chelsea fan's favourite player to watch, Reece James. Generational talent. Reece James, generational talent. Mate, he's a right back, inverting, centre mid. He can control the game, the passing range, the recovery tackles, even dictating the game, like the crossing. Reece James is a problem. Set pieces, he's an issue, man. He's an issue. I know Chelsea are going through what they're going through, but that is my favourite Chelsea player to watch. And I think, keep his fitness and he can have a very, very good World Cup. In 5th place, we have Liverpool, the reigning champions at the moment. And my favourite Liverpool player to watch used to be Trent, man. Trent was just crazy. But my favourite Liverpool player to watch is...
I feel like my mom always told me that I always like to play with balls.
Yo! Whose man's is this now? Pause! You weird son! Fox!
Actually, Ekitike. I was jealous when they signed him. I used to watch him in the France under-21s with Cherki just balling out, looking like Thierry in the under-21s. I know they're calling him whatever they're calling him now. he hasn't had the best form coming towards the end of the season. But still, what I've seen, it's enough. I love watching Ekitike play. He's got that confidence, that flair. He's not I don't want to say he's strong, but he's not weak. He's got a big frame. He can get up in the air. There's some, in recent times he's had chances that he hasn't taken, but he's young. He's still developing. I think, develop him right, and yeah, man, we could be in for a long day. You might not miss Salah as much as you think. Anyway, yeah, Ekitike, that's my favourite Liverpool player to watch. Aston Villa, my favourite player to watch from Aston Villa. It's funny because they actually have a player that I probably like more than a lot of their players. Well, I say that, and that's Elliot on loan from Liverpool. I really like Elliot, but he ain't been playing, so I can't really put him in this. I can only think of Rodgers and Tielemans. I'll give it to Rodgers just because the goals. I enjoy that when he's at edge of the box. Poof, yeah. Cash money. Big up Rodgers. That's my favourite Aston Villa player to watch, Rodgers. Moving on to Manchester United. Now, Bruno Fernandes is having a season, and sometimes I'm watching him, I'm like, wow, man, he's putting in a performance. But for me, and it's not even a long time because it's only since Amarin left, my favourite player to watch from Manchester United is Kobbie Mainoo. He's a baller. He knits it all together, man. He is a tempo controller. He is a progressive passer. The one-touch passing, the football IQ, close control. I really like this kid, man, and I hope he gets to go to the World Cup because last time he was in the England team, he looked great. So yeah, my favourite Manchester United player to watch is Kobbie Mainoo. Okay, moving on. Manchester City, the Ops. My favourite Manchester City player to watch. I know the obvious answer would be like Shirky, Foden maybe. Some might even say Haaland. But my favourite player to actually watch my favourite player for Man City that I enjoy watching, I can't lie, it's Doku. It's pure entertainment. I have nothing invested in whether there's end product or not. Oh, well, I guess I do. I don't want end product, so it's even better for me. But yeah, just watching him go at his man relentlessly. Bruv, I really, really enjoy watching Jeremy Doku. As much as, like I said, the output might not be there, but for what he does, the destabilizing of defenses, shifting people left to right, he's not weak. It's a proper winger. You'd like more output, but even for what he does, you could probably get away with it. Number 1, Arsenal. My favourite Arsenal player to watch. And boy, I don't know, man. The answer is kind of damning because I would love to say Odegaard, Eze, Saka, flipping Zubamendi. I would love to say these lot, but they haven't been. Eze's been up there. He's had a couple, I'm excited when Eze's on the pitch. Eze, possible to Eze. Yes, I'm excited to watch that.
Yes, I'm excited to watch that.
Whose man's is this now? Pause! You weird son! Fox!
But my favourite player to watch this season, and I think it's testament to the league, William Saliba. Bruv, we have a playmaker in our defence. This guy is... Alright, forget all of that. Just defensive-wise, defending. Bro, he's so switched on. Saliba's so switched on. He's so elegant with it. Bro, and then on top of that, he's already got the pace and the power attributes. And then cool, now we have the ball a lot. So it's not a lot of defending to do. We got to take it to the other team. Who's out of the defenders? Who's the one bringing it up to the halfway line? Trying to almost mimic a right back and slide in Saka every now and again. When we're missing Odegaard and Eze and our build-up's looking shaky, who's the one bringing it forward? That's Saliba, man. And yeah, man, just like I'm even thinking of performances from last season against Real Madrid, but even just in the Carabao Cup finals, as much as we lost, his performance against Haaland, I thought that was great. I thought his performance was great. So yeah, Saliba is my favourite Arsenal player to watch currently so far this season. And there we have it, people. Those are my favourite players from each Premier League this season so far. Don't judge me. I'm not saying who I think is the best, who scored the most, who's had the most impact. I'm just telling you what I like. Those are my favourites. Let me know your favourites and if you agree or disagree with any of mine.